Hi friends, I hope you all are doing great. It's me, Nikki, here with some closet organization tips. But these tips are geared specifically to kids, infants, toddlers, and kids. And so for my parents out there, I hope you will find this helpful. So let's get started. Okay friends, so what prompted this video is that Mike and I have another grandbaby coming this summer. His daughter, my bonus daughter, is having their second child. She has a 1-year-old, her and her husband, and then they're now going to have a newborn. And so they're going to be sharing rooms, 2 boys, and so I wanted to give her some tools to help her transition the closet from just being for the one child to having a closet that functions for 2 boys because they will be sharing a room. But my goal with sharing these tips is that it can be helpful whether you have one child, whether you have a boy and a girl sharing a room. I hope that all around this will give you some guides and tips that can help you really have a low maintenance kids closet. So let's start with the basics, the hangers. I recommend staying away from the plastic hangers. They are more bulkier, and go with those velvet thin line hangers. You really can maximize the space. They come in different colors, and definitely you want to have your clothes sorted by size, and especially with 2 kids, 2 boys, they're going to be wearing the same clothes just at different times. And so by having a closet that's set up where it's by size, it's more efficient. You don't have to redo it, and it's already set. Also, I recommend don't split up by seasons. You're a busy mom. You don't have time to switch out closets each season. Set up a well-rounded closet that's efficient and not overwhelmed for the entire year. So I picked up some neat little finds for both of the baby and for the toddler. And so what I wanted to do is I wanted to take them off the hanger. I'll leave the tags on in case she wants to take anything back and exchange it. But I really wanted to make it easy for her. When she gets home, she can just take the hangers. They're already sorted by the size, hang them in the closet, and then over the next week she can wash each size. So maybe Monday take 0 to 3 months and just wash those and then put them back on the hanger. And so her system is set up, and it's just about going ahead and washing and just kind of doing that finishing touch. But the organization will be there. Another tip that I have for you parents is hang up as much as possible. You know, a lot of times they think, okay, we have to put the onesies in a drawer, and then we have to put the pants in a drawer, and then we'll hang the shirts. Well, that just makes more work for the parent. If you efficiently create a closet that has a nice, well-rounded wardrobe for your kids, you're able to see your inventory all in one place, access your inventory all in one place, and you cut down a lot of work for yourself as a parent. The less that you have to go to, the less things you have to think about, the less stress you're going to experience. So once I get these on the hanger, I'm going to take these up to Mike's closet to just give you a visual on how to hang the clothes, what my recommendation is. First, a quick tip on how to hang those pants and those shorts. So when it comes to your kids' pants and their shorts, I want to show you how to make it look very streamlined in the closet, because that's important. You want to open your kids' closet, see the entire inventory, be able to purge down when there's things that are ratty or things that you no longer want. So with shorts and pants, you want to fold them over, and you'll notice then there's 2 sides. There's one side that's very straight and neat, but then there's that back side which has that lump in it. And so a lot of times when you hang up the clothes and you visually see that lump in the back, that looks like clutter. It may not be clutter, but when you go into the closet, it really looks like clutter. So when you put it on the hanger, have the hook going to the back of the closet so that all of this is looking at the back of the closet. Because what that does for you is when you open that closet, you're not seeing all the bulkiness of that pant. And so if you add pant after pant after pant, it can look bulky and cluttered. But if you put the straight side, it looks very neat, like you're shopping in a department store. So when you hang up the clothes, it just gives a very neat look, and that's what you visually see, and you're not seeing that visual clutter. That's at the back of the closet. And friends, this tip also works with our clothes. So this is a wonderful way to fold your pants and your shorts to have a very seamless look. Okay friends, so now that we have all the clothes on the efficient hanger, so that's step number 1, all the same color, very efficient. Now I will say this, if you're combining a closet that is boy and girl, what you can do is still sort by the size, but change the color of the hanger. So all the boy clothes, they should be one color hanger, and then the girls a secondary color. And that way you can easily identify them. They're still in the same grouping by size, but you can identify what is a boy and what is a girl. So that keeps it simple. And again, those tags are huge for helping you divide those. And again, I'll link those in the description box below, along with the hangers. And so you really can get a lot in the closet. And here's the thing. The one thing about having most of the clothes and most of the things in the closet, it makes it easy when you're trying to recruit help, whether it's your husband or a friend. They have one place to go to in one system. They don't have to go in this drawer for this or try to locate where do you want this. You just know that all clothes go in this one spot by size. And it makes it easy for you when people are helping you, or also for you when you're busy. You have all the onesies and the shirts and the pants. They're all in one space by the size. Now, once you have them hung, the next thing that is important is to go to each one of those sizes and then put them in categories. Within the 0 to 3 months, put all the shirts together, the onesies together, put all the pants together, so they're all grouped by their category. Then once you do that, it's about taking each category and then arranging it by color from light to dark. All the white onesies, then all the gray onesies, and so on. Then move to your pants and do the same thing. The reason why this is important, because again, we're trying to set up a closet that functions so that you don't have to clean out every season, and it's ongoing. So you can immediately see when you have 20 white onesies and you know, I don't need 20 white onesies. Let me pare down a few. You rip them off the hanger and then you're good to go. Or it helps you see when you're missing something. Because it's by size, you can say, I don't have any white onesies for my 0 to 3 month old, so I need to get some. So you can clearly see what you have. If you had some in a drawer and some in a bin, you're not going to be able to identify what you have, especially as a busy mommy. And this is a closet right here that's set up for 2 years, 0 to 24 months. You don't have to worry about it. If you have more kids during that time, you don't have to change anything out. It's already set up. And then one thing that I encourage parents to do is only have the clothes that you're using for your kid in the closet. If you have bins of clothes in your closet that you're needing to go through, you want to give away, they've outgrown, then they need to be moved on. If you think that you're going to have more children or you hope to have more children, keep the closet as is. It's set up by size, so there's no need to change anything. And that way you can just keep merging clothes in and taking clothes out as they become ratty, as you don't need them, as you want to put more in, but your closet is always established for that 2-year child. You can even grow it to 3 or 4 years, however many age groups you want to put in the closet, but it's consistently maintained. It's not something that you have to, keep maintaining or keep up with or keep changing out. And so the great thing about it also is that it really is making it fast for you when it's time to get dressed in the morning. So let's talk about that morning routine. So in my bonus daughter's nursery, in the closet, she has a dresser in there. So I got these bins from Target. I'll link them below. They're wonderful. They're stackable. They come in different colors. Because she has a woodland theme going on in their room, I got the colors that I saw from their room. So I'm trying to kind of keep it with her style and colors. And so these would sit on top of the dresser. And this is her Monday through Friday sorting station. So basically how it works is one color is for one boy, one color is for the other boy. I have their names on it, and then they each have a bin for their socks, one for their pants, one for their shirts. Those things that they have to wear every day. So in the morning when she's trying to get ready for work and then get 2 boys ready, all she has to do is come in here and she has to pick from one thing from each one of these bins. This is not a place where I'm encouraging to store all her inventory. That's hung up in the closet. So that's why I have them specifically labeled, because she can keep a week or 2 weeks worth of clothes in here so that it's grab and go. And the great thing about this is when she washes their clothes, she doesn't even have to fold them. She can come and just dump them in here, dump the socks, dump the pants, dump the tops, and then she can just grab and go during the work week when she's busy. But then everything else is hung up in the closet. So this is just that everyday Monday through Friday sorting station to make it easy for her to get the kids dressed in the morning and for her to do laundry in the evening. So another thing that I implemented that does not have to do with the closet, but I wanted to share, was toy organization. So I printed out and created these little tags for her because, in the living room, how toy clutter can be. And so now that they have 2 kids, I wanted to give them a system that could be helpful. So a lot of parents do tend to go with these linen bins to organize toys, but a few mistakes that they make, and I shared in a video this past week, 5 organizing mistakes that we make in our home. And one of the things is with the size of your organizer. And so I got these linen bins. These are those square bins from Target. They're my favorite because of the durability. The mistake that a lot of people make is they go and they get the 10 by 10 or 11 by 11 smaller bins for their kids' toys. They're very flimsy, they don't last, they don't fit a lot. But the 13 by 13, and you can get them other places in Target, but I really like the Target brand because they're durable. It fits a good bit of toys, so it's great for those small to medium toys, and it helps you have a space to really get that clutter off of the floor when the kids have gone to bed and when you have company coming over. Also, it makes it easy for kids to get their toys, and the great thing about it is it's lightweight, so it's not like a metal bin or a basket that they're going to pull down and hurt themselves. It's really easy for them to kind of rip it out, have fun, and put it back. And so these are what I really recommend for parents when they're looking for somewhere in their living room or even in the kids' room to organize the toys. So I did pick up my bonus daughter one of these units for the 4 sections that I identified for her boys' toys. And so she can put this in the living room. And the great thing about it is it will blend with the aesthetic because the linen bins are beautiful in itself. You don't have to get the kind of kid-friendly bins, you know, with all the blue and the green. You can get a nice neutral so that it does keep your living room looking like an adult. But then in each cubby, 4 cubbies, they'll have 4 bins. And then what I did was I created labels that had pictures and words because as they're young, they're not going to be able to read, but they can start identifying pictures and understanding when to put their toys back and it's where to put their toys back. But what it gives parents is a great tool to start teaching their kids how to take care of their things, how to put their things in their place in a subtle way. And so then also by having the words on there, it can help them to start identifying the word with the object. And so if you're going to label these bins, I recommend that you put both the picture and the word. So this is a great way to store all of those little toys, and then the only thing you have is those big riding toys sitting around, so it can make a huge difference. So now let's go back to that closet organization. So I got these bins also at one of my favorite stores, Target, you all know, but I'll link these below also. But these are bins that are for the top of their closet. And so they have other clothing accessories that you have to organize and take care of, but I strategically got a certain size because again, a lot of parents get bins to store things and it's too big. It causes them to have too many clothes and too many things, but this tells her this is the amount that is doable for my kids, what I need. So one for shoes and one for belts and ties, and then also one for their swimwear. The great thing about the one for their shoes is that you can put the shoes bottom to bottom and sit them straight up in the bin, and that way when you pull the bin down, you can easily see all of their inventory of shoes. I wouldn't recommend just throwing the shoes in there because then it's hard when you're trying to get them. So definitely putting them bottom to bottom and standing them up in the bin is huge. So friends, I hope you enjoyed the tips that I shared with you today. Also, this summer I will be sharing more of my tips in Parent Magazine, so I'm excited about that. I'll let you know which issue on my Instagram, so make sure you're following me on @HomeWithNikki on Instagram, and I'll let you know when it hits newsstands. Also, leave me a comment below. I love hearing from you, and if you're not subscribed to my channel, definitely click that subscribe button along with the bell so that you receive notifications every time I post a video. I hope that you all are doing great. I will see you at the next video, and this is Nikki saying goodbye.